This one, I love this one. You know why? Because its name is called Janet's Star. And why do I love that so much? Because I have a sister named Janet. So I'm going to dedicate this to you, Janet, and to your Kettle Country quilters. Hello, ladies, and thank you for watching us and supporting us. We love you back. This is a really cool little block, and it has some interesting elements to it. So it's not your typical HST one. Let's start with what it takes to make it, okay? The ingredients for this, you need some 4.5-inch squares. You need 4 of them that are white, and then you need something for the center. So for this center, I chose this little fox. I just thought he was cute, and it was part of the fabric collection that I used. This fabric collection is called Owl Be Home for Christmas. It's a Benartex fabric. We will link to the fabric collection in the description of this in case you want to try those. So choose what your center should be, and choose an image. Choose something that'll look cute on there, okay? So I chose the fox. This is also 4.5 inches, just like my white squares. Then we move into interesting territory, the rectangles. You are going to cut 4 rectangles out of white that are 2.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and then choose a pattern. I think I'll keep this in front of me while I talk about this. The patterned rectangles, will be this area that surround your center image, okay? So keep that in mind. These are also 2.5 inches by 4.5 inches. And then finally, you need 8 little 2.5-inch squares. Those, my friends, will be making these little peaks on the end. So this is just a combination that I came up with. I do love it. I think it's great. So let's start to build this. Let me just toss this over here, okay? We don't need to look at that right now. We have to make these end pieces. So that's what you need to know first. So take one of your white rectangles, take one of your small 2.5-inch fabric pieces, and place it along the right side here. Now what you're going to do is draw a diagonal line here, through here, and stitch on that line. Now I have done that here, so let's get rid of this guy. I have done that here, and when you do that, you can open this up and you can see we are starting to create this shape here, okay? Cut this end off, leave a 1/4-inch mark here and cut that triangle off. So I have done that as well here. We ended up with this. Now take your second 2.5-inch fabric square, place it on the other side of your rectangle, and likewise draw and stitch that diagonal line. Your diagonal line will cross over this red piece, just so you know. It should do that. So when I open this one up, you can see that we have made one of these outer pieces here, all right? We'll just trim this extra off, leaving a 1/4-inch seam allowance. So that's what happens, and this is the final product there. Looks great, right? Looks like we're ready to use it, and we are. Now the next part of this is this rectangle with the pattern. See, we have to match this to that. Very simply, just take your rectangular pattern piece, fold these right sides together, stitch across, and when you open it up, we've got these 4 squares that magically make the Janet Star. Okay, so once we have done that, let's clear the board just a little bit, shall we? Okay, don't need those either. So once we have that, we're just going to place this together and see what's what. My fox goes in the center, just because I chose for him to, and then take these special pieces we just made and outline your center block with those. And this is where we use our plain white squares at the end. They are going to form those corner pieces. And like any 9-patch, you start by sewing 2 of these together, then add your third, and then add your rows together. And then pretty soon you have got it. Listen, this is really cute. I think it depends on what you pick for the center square. I think that sets the tone for this. This one is adorable, and I love it. So I hope you will try the Janet Square quilt block. I hope you will follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, happy sewing.